Okay, so the first one's quite depressing. It's the act of killing, which is it's hard not to laugh because it's one of those things which is so outrageous, and it's about genocide in Indonesia in 1965. But how people just cope as a society with it and just normalise things, and they do lots of reenactments, and it's almost funny to watch it because it's so flamboyant. And it just makes you consider everything in your life and how you just normalise a lot of like violence and how you can know about stuff like that and then feel really bad about it and then just step out of it completely and just be with your normal life. Yeah, so second film, because I don't want to focus on that too much, I'm very depressed because I had to study it. Second film is a French film called Intouchables or Untouchables. Nobody really knows. But it's about a man who's had an accident and become a quadriplegic. Or it's quadro when you're fully, like, but it's a comedy and it's about how a guy who is on parole and he goes and becomes his carer and treats him kind of in a more normal way because he takes piss out of him. Like there's a scene where he's like shaving him. And it's like, oh, I'll make you like Hitler and stuff like that. And it's just, it kind of resonated with me because I had a really bad accident where I broke both my wrists and my face and my thigh bone, which is still like, it was 3 years later, I still have a lot of trouble with it. But it's that thing of like laughing. I have a friend who has a hip problem, and when we walk, we like bounce in the same way. But if we walk too fast, we'll like bang into each other. Fall apart. So it's just little things about learning to laugh about your own kind of difficulties, but also being able to laugh with someone else about it and not feeling like a bad person for laughing about the like things that it is funny. You know, you need to find out whether they find it funny, but it is generally funny when you can find those bits. And third film, it would be El Mariachi because the director, I read the book that he wrote, his diary, which was about how he got the money by going and doing science experiments on himself to get it, and then he wrote the script there. And it just kind of makes you feel like you can just do stuff and just go, you should just go out and do it. It doesn't matter if it was a great film, but it's also potentially kind of crap because they use the same kind of stunt people and they just put beards on. So you can make anything kind of crap look kind of good because you will do techniques to make it better and just give it a go. And it reminds me to just do stuff because I always feel like everything should be perfect.
Okay, first film I can think of is City of Lost Children. I remember watching this when I was really, really young. It was one of those films that they play on BBC Two late at night, like foreign films that when you're a kid you don't really expect to see. And that really, really made me interested in going to see other like foreign films, especially like following the director of it, who did a film called Delicatessen, which I was very interested in seeing afterwards. Really, 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 really love that film. And another one would probably be Raiders of the Lost Ark, because I wanted to become a priest when I was a child, and then I saw that film, and then it made me want to be an archaeologist. But I had a very short attention span, so I generally wanted to be whatever was in whatever film I'd just seen. But Raiders of the Lost Ark lasted for a very long time. I wanted to be an archaeologist. And another film, probably Before Sunrise, and the reason was I went play in a band and played a gig in Italy. And afterwards, I went away with this girl for a drive around the hills of Italy, and we were talking for ages and ages and ages, and we spent the night on the beach watching the sunrise. And she said that this whole night reminded her of a film called Before Sunrise, and I should really see it. So yeah, when I got back, really did make me think of that night. So yeah, really good film.